guys, Load here. I'm blocked and loaded. Don't know about you guys, so I'm be showing you guys how to build a very cool automatic melon farm that will never stop. So if you're in need of food, a lot, you find yourself using a lot of food. This is the machine. For you, it does require a tiny bit of redstone. Well, a little more than a tiny bit. There's a lot of pistons involved, but let me show it to you guys. So here it is. And basically what happens is when the pumpkins grow down here, or melons or whatever, there will be an armor stand that activates the pistons that will break them. They'll funnel into hoppers down under the water, and put it in a chest, and they'll just start collecting melons for you. So yeah, it's pretty cool, easy to build. So yeah, the armor stand just keeps going around forever and ever, turning on the pistons and knocking melons or whatever you want down to the water. You can have it to where you can pick them up manually, or you can have it to where there's hoppers down here that funnel it into chests. That's how we're going to be building it. So what you're going to want to grab now, right now, is just your chests, and you're also going to want to grab some hoppers. And now what you're going to do is we are going to have this be 10 blocks long, so you're going to dig out a 10 block long hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are where our hoppers are going to go. And then we're going to dig out, what you want to do is you're going to want to put a block here, just to mark, and then you're going to go out 4 more, and then this is where your chest is going to be. And then you're going to want to get hoppers, go into sneak mode, and place them going into the back of each other. So go into sneak mode and place them going into the back of each other. And then you can check that they are going into the back of each other. If you just break this one out real quick, you can see that they all have a little knob pointing to the right. So make sure they all have a knob pointing to the right. So just go ahead and quickly check that they all do. Once you've done that, it is super simple still from here. So you're going to go ahead and grab grass block. You're going to want to place grass all around your hoppers here. So actually what you want to do before you do that, what you want to do is you're going to place 3 here, and then you're going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you do that, you're just going to go over. Then that is going to be where your farm is, and then you're going to want to add more grass on each side so that your pumpkins can grow. And I'll turn that down just so you guys can hear me a little bit better. So yeah, you can continue doing this. Alright, and then go ahead and get out your hoe. And I don't know where'd it go. Okay. So you can grow melons or whatever you want here. I'm going to do some melons. And it's super easy. Just hoe this out here. Or till it, whatever you want to call it. Plant your melons. And then you're going to want to add water to on top of your hoppers. And now what you're going to do is you're going to grab whatever block you will be building with. I'm just going to go ahead and use sandstone. Place 3 here. Place 3 here. And what you're going to do is you're going to expand it 1 more now on the side. And then going to come over on this side and then expand it 1 more. And then you're going to go ahead and get some pistons. Just regular pistons. You won't need sticky pistons. And just go ahead and lay them. Actually, that is the wrong spot. That will kill your... Yeah, put them right here, sorry. Okay. Alright, and now you're going to go ahead and grab a pressure plate. Save your water for later. And then you're going to want to put sandstone on top of your pistons. Put pressure plates on top of those. And you'll see it should activate all your pistons. And I just broke my crop. So you have to test to make sure your hoppers work. Just throw something in there and double check that it doesn't come into your chests. And what you're going to do now is basically the same thing on the other side. And just put your pressure plates on top. And almost, we're actually almost done already. So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to build up one here. And just go ahead and put blocks all right here. Just take kind of like a little oval in the center of your farm. And then you're going to want to do the same thing, but on the outside. So actually do this. Alright, and then, yeah, just do an outline. Like this. Okay. And then you're going to want to build that up too. So just build it up one more. Real quick. Okay. And do the same on the inside. And you can do glass on the inside if you want, but I'm just for the tutorial purposes, I will just use sandstone. And then what you're going to do now is you're just going to come up right here and just fill in the gaps so that no water can leak out. So just do the same as what we just did on the other side now. Alright. And now we're just going to go ahead and add in the water, and you'll be completely done. So the water is super easy. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab a sign now, and you're also going to want to grab any slab. So I'm just going to I'll just use stone slabs. And it's super, super easy to do from now. So on this side, just put 2 blocks, and actually make sure you're putting in the right spot. Go to the bottom right corner of your project. Right here, this is the bottom right of the inside circle, and then you're going to want to go over 2, so then put your blocks here, or go over 1, sorry, yeah, so basically from the bottom right, you go right here, and then you go over 1 more, and that's where you're going to put your first little water canal. So what you're going to do after you put the 2 blocks is put a stone slab, break out the pressure plate underneath, to the left of this slab up here, put a sign above it, and then go ahead and grab your water, which we have been saving. And you're going to just put it right here, and it will flow. Make sure it only flows in the left direction, not the right, because that won't help the armor stand. And then just break that one. And then you're going to want to just, again, break this, put a slab there, and then you're going to want to put 2 blocks right here, put another slab, and then a sign above it, just like this. And then put your water bucket. It'll flow over, and it'll go to right here, and then you can break this. And actually, what you're gonna want to do on this one is you are going to want to cut it off. Okay, go to the corner right here, then go up. If I can get out, so go to this corner and then cut over 2. Put your slab, and then you're gonna want to get 2 blocks, another slab, a sign. And then your water, and you're just going to want to break out these 2, and there you go. Now just test, make sure your armor stand does go all the way through, so get an armor stand, and then all you have to do to get it in the water is just do this, and then break it. It'll fall in, and make sure it goes through the whole thing, so we'll quickly do that real quick. Make sure it just is able to travel through. It's okay if it slows down in some spots, just as long as it does get through. Alright. And it does get through. So now once all your crops grow, and you can go ahead and block this off here if you don't like that. Once all your crops grow, they will start spawning melons and pumpkins, and depending on what you planted. So it only works with melons and pumpkins. You can modify it to where it harvests wheat and stuff, but then you'd have to replant it. It'd be a pain in the butt. So it works best, if you want it completely automatic, it works best with pumpkins and melons. So what you're going to do is just grab some bone meal. If you have some, that can be crafted from bones. You get bones from skeletons, if you're playing in survival. So you just use it, right click, or if you're on the tablet, I'm sure. I don't know, I haven't played the tablet in a while. But if you're on the computer or the Xbox, just right click or use the right trigger, and you'll be able to grow up your I don't know what you call these stalks, plant. Well, it's just it's a melon plant, but they should grow your melons. It might take a minute, but they will grow melons. See, like that right here. And when the armor stand comes back around, so I'll just show you guys. It'll punch the melon, it'll break it, the melons will go into the water, into your chests. So let's just double check to make sure this whole thing works. That way you guys can go and play with your new toy. For sure, knowing that it will work. So, there you go. Some of the melons did get sucked in, some didn't. That's just a glitch that should be fixed soon. But you'll see, I saw some get sucked in, maybe. Okay, well, I saw them get sucked in, so they should, get pushed into your hoppers here. If they don't and it doesn't happen to work, you can add a walkway to come in to your little farm here. And if you don't feel satisfied, you feel like you don't want to come in if the melons don't work, I will show you guys how to fix that. So if the melons aren't going into the water, I will make a part 2 video. And actually I think there's a glitch where they aren't right now. So I will show you guys how you can fix that. Normally I don't want the videos to run too long, but I guess I can make this one a little longer just so this works. Yeah, so what you're gonna want to do now is you're gonna want to get a hopper, and you want to dig out this right here. So dig out this left side. We will do the right side. Okay, and now what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna want to get your hoppers out again. Go into sneak mode, place it into the chest, and then slowly go back, placing hoppers into each other. Okay. And then once you've done that, I don't know, we should start seeing a few melons coming in now. I'm not sure if we will yet. We should later when we're done with this. But what we're going to want to do is do the same thing on this side. So just dig out a little area for you where you can work and add these extra few hoppers. So yeah, it does require quite a bit of iron and redstone for this, because the hoppers are made with a lot of iron. But basically you do the same thing. So go and go shift and then place them going into each other like this. There you go. And the melon should be getting sucked up. Now you can check in your chest. I don't know if we got. Yep. See, now the melons are starting to come into the chest. So if yours aren't going into the water, just add that quick little thing to it, and your farm will work. There you go. Sorry, I went for 13 minutes. I wanted to make this short. But yeah, it's super simple and easy to make. It'll give you infinite watermelons as long as your plants don't die. So make sure there is water in the middle. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend having more than one armor stand in there because it could possibly break something. I actually haven't thought of that yet. I just barely thought of that, so I don't know if it would be okay to have 2 in there. I wouldn't recommend it just so you don't mess up your machine, but it might work. I don't know. But if there's a bug with it that's happening in yours and you want it to be fixed, just put it in the comments, and I'll make another farm similar to this one that does work for sure. But I don't think there's any bugs right now. It's working fine for me right now. But so yeah, hope you guys like this. Like if you want to see more like this. Like if you just like it, because that's the point of the like button. So yeah, subscribe and join this blockchain loaded team. I do redstone tutorials, gaming videos, game walkthroughs. So I'll do pretty much whatever you want me to do if it's something with gaming. I also can do like little other videos where I do something in my actual house or something if you want. Like trying to draw Minecraft figures or something. And you guys can watch me try to draw them or something. So yeah, I could do that. I can do whatever you guys want me to do, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad you came down today. So yeah, visit my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.